Okay. All right, those people are coming on. All right. So this morning we're going to continue with the Job. We're going to continue reading Job. You know what that when Christians want to Velma, what's up? Good morning. You know that when Christians want to get you, they will always grab verses out of the Bible. You know, they grab a verse here, they grab a verse there, and some people just take it. They just take it for what it's worth because, hey, I don't want to have to go read it for myself. If my pastor says it, sweet pie, what's up? If my pastor says it, if my mom said it, whoever said it, you just go ahead and believe that it has got to be true. But you don't read it for yourself because, as somebody who was raised in the church, I've read the Bible for myself twice now that I've read it from beginning to end, and all the doubts that I had were confirmed by me having read it. Yeah, by me having read it. People say, "Oh, the Bible is a book of love, and the Bible is a book of faith, and all of this." No, it's not. No, it's not. I have read a lot of novels, and in all fairness, and in all honesty, I can tell you. Why there are so few homeless? What the hell is this person talking about? Pardon my language, people. But in all fairness and in all honesty, I've never read a more contradictory and violent book. If you notice, Winsome, Mr. Winsome, good morning, lovely love. How are you doing, sugar bun? Good to see you, my darling. Where's it? Me not got work today. And that's why I'm there. From morning, me wake up in a Winsome. Me should have come from long time, but sure. Yeah, like, hey, when I get here, I get here. As long as I get here, right? Me get up and feel kind of alive this morning. You know, sometimes I wake up and all I can do is say, wow, I'm glad me wake up. Because everything else is just like, oh, Lord, I could have just lay down in that bed. But as my grandmother used to say, bed never say, come on for me. Body never say, get up. So if you don't get up and do what you gotta do, before you know the day has passed and you have gotten nothing done. Yeah. So I have to get up and get myself together. You have to haul yourself out of the bed to get to do what you got to do. Right, people? All right. So Winsome, me gonna continue reading the book of Job. Yesterday, I think we read up to, hold on there. I think yesterday we read up to chapter 6 or something like that. For those of you who were not here yesterday, when we read the book of Job, those chapters that we read were primarily talking about um, Job's wealth. It started out showing off Job's wealth and all the things that he had. He had like 500 oxen and like 7,000 something else. Wait, let me tell you now why I'm did have before me even looking at the Bible. Me tell you now, cause nobody gonna say Trev say he with some. Tell you nobody gonna say me say and say me say nothing what me never say. All right, so it started out with Job. It is starting out showing Job off as being this ultra faithful person, more like an orthodox person. He's ultra faithful. He wants to do the right thing. He does not want to anger his God at all. He wants to do everything per the teachings that he has gotten. He don't want to face the wrath of this God at all. So Job goes even above and beyond. He has 7 sons, 3 daughters. He even made sacrifices for sins that he believed. Not that he can prove, that for sins that he believed his children have committed. So, so like an early morning like this, Job would get up, start sacrificing animals because he thinks that his children are out there partying and having a good time, and in his mind he believes they must have sinned. So him now wait for them come say, Daddy, you know some meet a girl, how we do the do, Daddy, you know so as he's not waiting for them to come and telling him what sins they have committed. That's how ultra orthodox Job was. Him already get up and sacrifice the animal them. So his children could be out there continuing to do whatever they are doing. In his mind, they have been redeemed, they have been forgiven because their father has made that sacrifice for them every morning. That's how serious Job was about his faith. And then, according to the Bible, it says the sons of God. Now, on Google it says the sons of God are referred to as angels. Now, the angels come before the Lord. That's what the Bible says. It said the sons of God came before the Lord. There might be some confusion there. I am no Bible scholar. But it says the sons of God came before the Lord. My question is, why would the angels have to go present themselves before the Lord? What was that about? I don't know. If any of you have one different perspective, you can share it with me. Yeah? But it says the sons of God presented themselves. Zara, are you that? Presented themselves before the Lord. And who was with them? Satan. Satan was with them. And the Lord says to him, yo, why you are doing? Why you come? I never send call you. Why you come? And Satan said, well, I've been going back and forth up and down this earth. So I am here. It's like Satan is saying, well, even if you did not summon me to come, because I am going back and forth in this earth, I know everything that is going on anyway. So you didn't have to call me specifically to come. I can still hear everything that's going on in this earth. Because see, according to the Bible, it says, Satan says, I go to and fro up and down this earth. That's how I know to come with the other angels. Me tell you, so Satan and God are the one entity, you know. Understand me crazy. But I will stand with that crazy. All right? Because it is my belief. Me not stop nobody from believing what they want to believe. But Satan and God are the same energy. But anyway, if there is ever such a thing, okay? If there is ever, I'm going to stand 10 toes down that it is the same energy. But anyway, so according to the Bible, the Lord said to Satan, what are you doing here? And Satan said, well, I'm going to go up and down this earth, to and fro, back and forth. So I'm here. I'm here. Okay? Now you notice say everybody, it says the sons of God came before the Lord. But if you notice, there wasn't a conversation with anybody else. Just with Satan. Okay? And God gonna give Satan permission. Satan is gonna say, oh, you see Job, that ultra faithful man that is so faithful to you, trust and believe me, he's only faithful to you because you make him rich. You see all those 7,000 this animal and 500 this animals and all the servants and all of this that he has, trust and believe me that if you should take it all away, he's going to curse you to your face. And then God give Satan permission to do whatever he wants to Job, but to leave Job alive. Okay. So Satan goes out. And the next thing you know, a servant comes to say that there was a fire and the sheep were all burnt up in the field, and everybody was tending to the sheep were burnt up, and only one person was left to come back to come tell the news that that's what happened with Job's riches. Then he came back again. The Chaldeans came. They took all the camels. They slaughtered all the servants, and that's another way Job start losing his riches. Then Satan blew this wind. So you see, if Satan can control the wind, me don't know how to convince me say it's not the same energy. So Satan was able to blow this massive wind that blew down the house in which Job's children were having a party. And everybody in the house died. All his children died. And then on top of that, Job ended up being covered with sores from head to toe. And people use this in Christianity as a test of faith. They say, you got to be like Job, you got to persevere. And people take that to heart. And so they allow themselves to be used and abused and harmed because they say they're being true and they're being faithful like Job. You ain't no Job. Stand up for yourself. You ain't no Job. Yeah. Like, why? Like, why? But later on in this story, Job's friends heard that, he was afflicted with all these sores from his head to his toes. His wife was saying to him, what is all this faithfulness you have going on here to this God who is afflicting you with all of this, and you are suffering, you stink. Like, all these wounds, they smell. He's rubbing himself in ashes, he's doing all of these things to soothe the wounds, but she's annoyed and she's saying to him, why don't you just give up, just curse God and then just die? But Job didn't want to do that. So his three friends heard of his condition. They came to visit him. Well, the story said they sat there for 7 days and 7 nights, and they never said a word. I assume they were observing what Job was saying. And sometimes when you see people who are afflicted one way or the other, you see people who are hurting, sometimes you don't want to say anything, because what you might consider to be therapeutic, they might consider to be offensive. So sometimes silence is the best therapy. You sit silently and you listen. Don't interject. Don't talk over the person. Sit silently and listen. Because oftentimes when people are hurting, they just want a listening ear. They just want a listening ear. They want to vent. They want to talk to somebody. So it's better to just listen. So I guess that's what Job's friends did. But they did that for 7 long days and nights. Sat there not saying a word. And then his friend Eliphaz spoke up. He was like, you know what? I think this is BS what you're doing. Now you have all this faithfulness and all of this, to God and look at you. Ask yourself, Lauren, what's up? Ask yourself the question, are you any different from the non-believers? Did you get any preferential treatment? I mean, all of this that you are doing here, what did you get out of it that what did you get that the unbelievers are not privy to? And that to me was a very valid question, because it's a question that's being asked even today. Because when people question Christianity and question religion and say, is this for me? Like, it's not like you pray and you get something and the person who doesn't pray will never get it. That's not how it's set up. That is not the reality. It's not like because you go to church and you believe and all of this that you are insulated from the negativities of life, from the hurt and the harm in life. It does not insulate you. I get sick, you get sick. I get hurt, you get hurt. If you pray, your hurt could still persist. If I don't pray, my hurt could still persist. So, where is the difference? Where is the difference? And that is all Eliphaz was saying to Job. Like, you gotta show me. You gotta show me what you have gotten out of all of this that you are doing that is different from anybody else. Job, as much as he could appreciate what his friend was saying, he was still like, God talking to, he claimed God talking to him, saying, don't worry about it. I got this. This was all on Job, I got this because according to Job, his God has afflicted him to teach him a lesson and the people around him a lesson. Christianity have run with that. We have said that is supposed to be our mark of resilience. Pepper, what's up? That is supposed to be our mark of Rose Goddess, good morning. Black, if I don't call your name, it's not that I don't see you. I can't call everybody. Black, bless up yourself. What's up? Maurice. Yeah, so it is not that whatever I was saying, I forgot. But yeah. But also Christianity uses the story of Job to encourage its followers that whatever it is that is happening to you, whatever hurt, whatever pain, you should bear it, because in the end there's going to be some kind of a reward for suffering, as though suffering is sort of glorified in Christianity. The only person who don't suffer in Christianity, especially when it comes on to financially, is usually the preachers. It's usually the preachers who don't suffer financially. Tell me I'm lying. Usually them, because they know that we're also susceptible to being sick. We're also susceptible to being hurt. We are also susceptible to all of those things. And the one thing that separates us oftentimes is finances. We usually separate it economically. That's usually the only thing, because nothing speaks for you more than what you have or what you don't have. And that is the truth. So pastor is separated from the congregation, not because of his teachings, not because he's going to claim that he's anointed and he's anointed to preach and to teach, and so that insulates him from being sick or being hurt, harmed, or anything like that. But he's separated from you because you give him your money. But what do you get in return? Your money is reality. What he gives you in return is a fantasy. When you find out that I'm lying, come back here and tell me, and then we will talk about it. But until then, continue to give him your reality and continue to embrace the fantasy that he gives you in return, and then tell me how that works out. I mean, one I say, Lord Trev, money is not everything. Go on a supermarket with you too long, and now I'm going to tell the supermarket man, say, yeah, come pray for him, give you some food. And tell me, come back, come tell me how much you get. But anyway, Sister Sister Winsome, you know I ain't talking nothing but the truth. You can oppose all you can oppose all you want. I ain't got a problem with anybody opposing what I'm saying, but I'm just saying, realistically, that's what it is. Okay? Notice when you see pastor them preaching, especially nowadays when you have these mega church pastors. When you have these mega church pastors, notice how much they have. They have so much, yet there are people in the church, there are people in their church who are hungry, who are going homeless, who are needy, and they find it hard to share. Church has been making millions in a year. The church is the richest institution, and I say here a million times, and I'll say it again, nobody who goes to church and throws their offering and their tithes every single week, sometimes 3, 4, 5 times a week. When I was growing up, we threw offering like, we go to church Sunday night, we throw an offering. We go to church Wednesday night, we throw an offering. We go to church Friday evening, we throw an offering. We go to church Saturday morning, we throw an offering. We go to church Saturday morning when them do the song service, whatever they, you throw an offering. When them do midday service, you throw an offering. When them do evenings, way back in my day used to be MV. I think it's like AY now. Your Berta, what's up? Your chore offering again. You see how much for the time for the week? You got church, your chore offering? Okay. Nowadays, pastors, they are super rich. They have how much vehicle. I'm not talking about a Toyota. I'm not talking about a Honda. I talk about some luxury vehicles. They have luxury. They live in the lap of luxury off of your dime. Go and ask them to help you with your mortgage and see if they don't tell you to go pray. Go ask them. You see one man come on the TV the other day, he talk about, he had preached some while back and he said, oh, God was going to come, and he had a vision and him talk to God, and God said he's going to burst the clouds and he's going to come back and he's going to redeem his people, yada, 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 yada. And the other day somebody asked him, he's always been preaching that God is coming back, and God has spoken to him, and him and God have this relationship and this conversation that God is coming back, and he's wondering how come God ain't come yet, and he has been so adamant. And hear what the man say? He said God did not come back because the people are not giving enough money at church. So God need him playing fear to come. He says God don't come back yet because the people them not giving enough money at church. So God need more money to pay him plain fear apparently to come back here. That is how people trick, and just That's just an abuse of human intelligence. That's what I call it. An absolute abuse of human intelligence. Because they know people are going to believe. And just like how the people in the Bible, for those of you who have read the Bible, just like how the people in the Bible were bounded by fear, a fear, Because even Job was deathly afraid of what might happen to him if he did not do the things that he was told traditionally he should do to gain favor with this God. He was deathly afraid. And that is why he did all the things he did. And that is the same thing with us. We do these things because we are deathly afraid. And if you have read the Bible, you will see too that the children of Israel, that's what Moses used to hold them in place, the fear. If you notice, there wasn't any forgiveness unless you were close to Moses. So unless you were close to Moses and you get favor from Moses, some like a favoritism or stuff, other than that, anything you do, he would say the God told him that the punishment for that was it was never come to my chamber, it was never come talk to me, it was not, it was don't talk to the other people, don't talk to outsiders, because if you talk to them, they are going to indoctrinate you about who they worship and their way of life, and that might corrupt you. Lisa, what's up? Good morning, love bug. How you doing? And they might corrupt you. So don't talk to them. And if I ever see you talk to them, I ever know that you talk to them, God say, yeah. And if you throw you out of the camp, you cannot come back. And that fear held those people, made those people loyal. It kept them loyal to these teachings. Do you think those people were not questioning all the things that Moses was telling them? Y'all don't think those people were questioning? I'm sure they were, right, Tafari? I'm sure they were. But they dare not say. They dared not to say what they were thinking because they were so afraid. And if you have to worship in such fear, thank you, Tafari. How are you doing, my love? Happy Thursday morning to you, my dear. If you have to worship in such fear because you're afraid of this proverbial hell, because you are so afraid that some fire will come out of the sky and burn you up, then you are not being genuine. You're not being kind. If you being kind to somebody who is in need is because you are thinking that if I don't help this person, then maybe one day one fire will come out of the sky and burn me up. You are not a genuinely kind person. Because if there wasn't that fear of that fire planted in your head, you would not give that person a drink of water. That does not make you a kind person. And that's I find a lot of people who shout Christianity and stuff, they're very selective in the kindness that they share. One of the ways that Moses got the people, when they talk about not associating, not having relations with people who are not a part of the fold. Yeah, he's had his nice little, wait, the sun starts coming up. His nice little cult going on. You know how cult leaders usually say their members can't associate people outside because they're afraid that the people that their members are going to be associated with people outside. Their eyes are going to be opened. Somebody is going to enlighten them. with a different perspective. Hold on there. Me turn this so. Hold on there, I want to see, but I want to see the sun rise as it is coming up. I want to see it. Hold on there. Hold on there. Let me see. If I can't see it, I can't see it. Alright. Y'all want to see it too? So I know say I want to see it too. There it is. There it is. The sun is coming up. So I need to change around this so that I can sit in front of it, but I have to change the whole thing. I'm not going to do it this morning. We'll do it tomorrow. Right? I have to change around that stand here, the bedside table here, so that we can see the sun without interrupting. Want to hear the birds? Oh wow, the morning is so beautiful out there. Hold on, let me get one picture. Hold on. Let me get a photograph here. I don't know, seminar. Because what I'm seeing out there right now is absolutely beautiful. Wait, let me turn off the lights here. So we can get a better view. Hold on, sorry there, people. I like taking pictures of the sky, That's beautiful. Perfect. Oh, wow. Okay. So let us continue. So this morning we are going to continue reading the book of Job. Yeah. So this morning we're going to continue reading the book of Job. And we're going to talk about a little bit about Job and his belief. Okay, so want to come with me. We are going to be reading Job. Hold on. We're going to be reading Job chapters. I think we read 7 yesterday, did we? We're going to start reading at chapter 8 this morning. Yeah, we read chapter 7 yesterday. Andrea! Andrea, good morning. Yes, I'm up early. Yeah. We get up early this morning. You hear the birds. It's beautiful, isn't it? They live right outside the window. Andrea, we say if you see the sunlight, I need to fix up right here. But this is the only place in my house that has an eastern view. Can you believe it? This is the only window. Well, there are 2 windows here, but the next window don't give us such a beautiful view. But this is the only place I sit in the morning to get the sunrise view. I don't know them build them house here, so them ready make house here not ready at all. You know what I mean, Andrea? When we back home and people building house, they take into consideration where the sun is going to rise, how the wind is going to blow. They take all these things. Them ready make house here. Them just throw them together with no consideration. It's just a mess, I tell you. So this is the only window I have that's facing the east. This is my serenity corner. Yes, Andrea. So I get up every morning. I sit down right here, so look out and watch the sunrise. Yeah, but it is absolutely beautiful. I don't know what's going on with my TikTok. Okay, there it is. Yeah. Me see some more that they call this infrastructure. Let me tell you. Them just bitch up them house here, just throw them together and stuff. Because you see, when they're manufacturing pre-manufacturing these houses, is not like they take into consideration where the house is going to be in relation to like the sunrise or the wind or whatever. Them just have a design on paper and them cut the wood and stuff in accordance with what they have on paper, and then they come and they say, all right, this is the lot and this is where we are going to put up this one, and they just put it up. So if you don't get no window, if you don't get no dining room like me, you if you don't get a dining room, too bad. Too bad. If you don't get an island in your kitchen, too bad. If you don't get a bedroom downstairs, if you don't, too bad. Them just bitch them up and throw them together. Oh my word. There it is. Oh wow. Andrea, me need to show you outside. Hold on there. You're not going to see me, but me need to show you outside, Andrea. It is absolutely beautiful. Look. Put my other phone there. Let me find my other phone, me can. You see it, Andrea? Wait, let me put my other phone. On one of the people. Let me put my other phone on YouTube so I can see Andrea. Hold on, Andrea. Let me see. It is absolutely beautiful. Let this phone come on. We are going to be reading this morning, guys. We're going to read, we're going to start at Job chapter 8. For those of you who were here yesterday, you would have remembered what we read yesterday. I did a little recap earlier. So that you can, wow. So that you can follow along. Hold on. Where the Andrea? I need this phone to come on. Video. You channel. Okay, I'm live. Here it is. Alright. Okay, so let's move right along. Let's talk about it. Are we able to see this sideways? Hold on the Andrea. Hold on the Andrea. I'm kind of leaning sideways. So let me see how it show up on here. Let me see. I was trying to see if I could change the orientation. But it looked like it not happen. Okay. Alright, we give up. We give up. Alright, look at it like that. Alright, we're gonna read now. We are going to be reading Job chapter. Oh, exactly, Andrea. Exactly. The bird singing in the background. Yep. We're having a little nature talk. A little nature talk is always good. And that's why in the early morning it can be so soothing, so relaxing to sit right here and listen to the birds and watch the sun come up. Nothing is more delightful, I tell you. To see the sky changing color as the sun come up. I mean, my extra self have to always be taking a photograph. But anyway, let us start the reading, Andrea. We're gonna take our time and read right here. Welcome into the live, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. Those of you over there on the tube, don't forget to tap your screen, register your like. And those of you on the top, you're doing a great job. All right, let us move right along. We are on to Job chapter 8, people. Job chapter 8 says, then answered Bildad. Now, Bildad is another of Job's friends. Now, remember we said 3 of Job's friends came to see him because they had heard of the affliction. They had heard of his affliction, where they had heard of his affliction where his body was covered with sores from head to toe. It says the sky is embracing the warmth of the rising of the sun. Exactly. It's beautiful. Yes, the sunrise is slowly embracing the midnight. It's slowly swallowing up the midnight. Let us move right along, Sister Andrea. Then answered Bilhad the Shuhite and said, how long wilt thou speak these things? Now he's talking to Job, because Job is defending his position. So Bilhad says, how long are you going to talk like this? And how long shall the words of thy mouth be like a strong wind? Does God pervert judgment? Or doth the Almighty pervert justice? If your children have sinned against him, and he have cast them away for their transgression, if you wouldest seek unto God betimes, and make thy supplication to the Almighty, if thou were pure and upright, surely now he would awake for thee, and make the habitation of thy righteousness prosperous. All right, so Bildad is sort of saying the same thing, like Eliphaz was saying, like, how long are you going to continue to hold on to how long are you going to keep on holding on to this faith when you are getting nothing for it? That was Bildad's question to Job. He says, for all that you have done for God, it's about time he wake up and come attend to you. He said, if thou were pure and upright, surely now he would awake for you and make the habitation of thy righteousness prosperous. Though thy beginning was small, yet thy latter end should greatly increase. For inquire, I pray thee, of the former age, and prepare thyself to the search of their fathers. For we are but of yesterday, and know nothing, because our days upon earth are a shadow. Shall not they teach thee, and tell thee, and utter words out of their heart? Can the rush grow up without mire? Can the flag grow without water? Whilst it is yet in its greenness, and not cut down, it withers before any other herb. So are the parts of all that forget God, and the hypocrite's hope shall perish. Whose hope shall be cut off, and whose trust shall be a spider's web. He shall lean upon his house, but it shall not stand. He shall hold it fast, but it shall not endure. He is green before the sun, and his branch shoots forth in his garden. His roots are wrapped about the heap, and seethe the place of stones. If he destroy him from his place, then it shall deny him, saying, I have not seen thee. Behold, this is the joy of his way, and out of the earth shall others grow. Behold, God will not cast away a perfect man, neither will he help the evil doers. Bildad is really angry at what is happening with his friend. And he's saying to Job, listen, listen, this God that you are holding on to, if you were such a perfect man, if you were such a perfect, upright man, he wouldn't cast you away like this. He wouldn't treat you like this if you were such a perfect man. Let's continue. He says, so here, Bildad is sort of sowing seeds of doubt in Job's mind. He's telling Job, you're not perfect. That is why you are sick. And because he doesn't consider you to be any good, that is why he's not trying to heal you. Take that as you all will. Because he says, neither will he help the evildoers. He says, God will not cast away a perfect man, neither will he help the evildoers. No, Andrea, if somebody says to you that in the Bible, because when people say things about the Bible, they say God said, because for some reason the unlearned people believe that everything that is in the Bible, God said it. Yeah, their concept of God. They say God said it. Not no God say no. Not no God say. But that is what they choose to believe. So if somebody come to you and say, in the Bible it says, God will not cast away a perfect man, neither will he help the evil doers. What would be your take on a statement like that? If you have never heard it before, you don't know where it is from, you have absolutely no context, you don't know who said it or the circumstances under which it was said, what would you think? Let me answer for you since you can't speak on here. Because I would think that that is a contrary thought based on how I have been indoctrinated in believing the Bible. Because I would say if God is for everybody and God heals and God takes care of everybody, why would the Bible say he will not cast away a perfect man and he will not help evildoers? I'm going to be tempted to tell myself, I'm not an evildoer, you are. So anything that's afflicting you is because you are evil. I would not embrace the thought that I am human too and I'm susceptible to whatever human experiences any human can have. And that is what it is with Christianity. Christians believe that they are so separate, they are different, that this God is going to come through for them and they are going to be treated so differently. They are going to be wealthy, they are going to not get sick, they are going to, their children are going to be blessed beyond measure. They are going to be blessed beyond measure. But you, the unbeliever, are not going to enjoy the same. And we have discovered that that is not so. That is not how nature and the world, that is not how nature is set up, and that is not how the world is. Definitely not. Because no human experience is specific to any particular human being. We all get sick and we are all going out dead. Yeah, we all experience not having. We all experience needs. We all experience sadness. We all experience pain. So there is absolutely nothing that somebody who claims to be an ultra Christian, there's no benefit that they get that is different from what I get or what you get. But what they hold on to is this idea that when they die, they're going to go to some place where there is milk and honey running on the streets. And all the other things that they say is at this place where nobody has been, nobody come to tell you. They say, oh, it's in the Bible, where they're going to, people in the Bible tell you they got a vision and you believe it. Somebody in the Bible wrote and said, oh, they had a vision. Paul said, oh, he got a vision. John said he had a vision. And him see people, him look up and saw the skies open up and somebody step out and say, you want to come up, come see what is up here. That was all in his mind. We know us kind of open up and nobody now come out of it. But him say in a dream. And when he went up there, all the things that he saw, him see woman up there giving birth, he see Satan sit down up there, he see man sit down up there with crown on his head. These are the things that he was told. These are the things he was taught. He's just repeating somebody else's imagination. That's all. Somebody says, oh, well, Trev, well, I'd rather be right and I'd rather believe and it not happen than not believe and it happen. All right. Good for you. Good for you. If you believe that the sky going to open up one day and one man go step out with one book and say, oh, you did not obey me, you did not do XYZ, so you over there in a fire for you and you did it and you can come. Well, knock your bad self out. Somebody say the concept and interpretation of ideology of the human thinking of right or wrong. Exactly. And my thing is, if everybody can, this might be a little bit off, but my thing is, if everybody can pray and ask for forgiveness and get this forgiveness, then everybody should end up in this heaven. That's my view. If everybody can pray, because this is what I was taught, like you can pray and you ask for forgiveness, you get forgiven, and then you're good again. So that would mean that if I ask for forgiveness right now, I haven't done anything wrong since I've asked for forgiveness of everything I've done, and then I die, that means I'm supposed to go to heaven then, right? Them are going to say, no, that's not how it works, because you weren't saved. Listen, I'm not playing this gymnastics with y'all. I'm not playing this mental gymnastics with you all. Is y'all going to say, no, Trev, you were not saved. You got to be saved first. All right, what's saving entail? I'm going to have to... True Passion, what's up? What are you doing? I'm going to have to be baptized and, yeah, I'm going to need to go to church and all of these things. Listen, don't always move the goalposts. Them always moving the goalposts. But anyway, as we are reading here, for those of you who are just coming, we are currently reading the book of Job. We are reading Job chapter 8 right now. We are about the end of Job chapter 8. Sorry, me just I get one photograph this of the sunrise. Yeah. So we are reading Job chapter 8 right now. And I'm interjecting and talking a little bit about all that's going on. So happy Thursday to you, true passion. Let us continue. So this right here we're talking is Bildad, that's Job's friend. He is talking to Job about, he is expressing his frustration with Job, because we know that Job is an orthodox, if you will. He is one of those people who is extra serious. He's extra serious about his religion. But here he is, afflicted from head to toe with wounds, and all his kids are dead. He has been reduced to nothing. All his kids are dead. All his wealth has been taken away, everything. And here he is, just like a sufferer. So his friends are concerned and they are expressing it. And Bildad said, behold, this is the joy of his way, and out of the earth shall others grow. Behold, God will not cast away a perfect man, neither will he help the evildoers. Till he fill thy mouth with laughter, and thy lips with rejoicing. They that hate thee shall be clothed with shame, and the dwelling place of the wicked shall come to naught. Bildad is kind of getting a bit philosophical here. I don't know, he's throwing shades at Job. It just seems like he's throwing shades at Job, because he's dead serious. He's saying, there's no way that you could do all that you have done for this God, and for him to turn around and do all of this to you. Yeah, so Bildad is serious. Let's move on to chapter 9. Chapter 9. Then Job answered and said, Big Red is in the house. Big Red, what's up? Big Red, what's up? How are you doing? Good to see you. Happy Thursday. I'm not doing too badly. I'm sitting here enjoying the sunrise and chatting a little bit as usual. As usual. Yeah. This morning I read the book of Job. I'm on to Job chapter 9, lovely people. Then Job answered and said, I know it is so of a truth, but how should man be just with God? If he will contend with him, he cannot answer him 1 of 1,000. He is wise in heart and mighty in strength. Who hath hardened himself against him and hath prospered? So that is Job's fear coming out there. He said, like, listen man, God, me afraid. You understand? You want me to turn me back on him and I'm going to destroy me some more? No, sir, me not do it. You ever see anybody do that and come and it turn out good for them? Alright. Because you see, everything that is good is attributed to God, and everything that is bad is attributed to the devil. So Job said, he is wise in heart and mighty in strength, who hath hardened himself against him, and hath prospered. Who? Let us continue. Which removes the mountains, and they know not, which overturned them in his anger, which shakes the earth out of her place, and the pillars thereof tremble, which commandeth the sun, and it rises not, and seals up the stars, which alone spreads out the heavens, and treads upon the waves of the sea, which maketh Arcturus. And that was what we were talking about yesterday. Arcturus, the stars, Orion, and Pleiades. However that word is pronounced. Pleiades. Pleiades. And the chambers of the south, which doeth great things past finding out, yea, and wonders without number. Lo, he goeth by me, and I see him not. He passes on also, but I perceive him not. Behold, he takes away. Who can hinder him? Who will say unto him, what are you doing? If God will not withdraw his anger, the proud helpers do stoop under him. How much less shall I answer him, and choose out my words to reason with him? Whom, though I were righteous, yet would I not answer, but I would make supplication to my judge. If I had called, and he had answered me, yet would I not believe that he had hearkened unto my voice. For he breaks me with a tempest, and multiplies my wounds without cause. He will not suffer me to take my breath, but fills me with bitterness. Oh, how is that? How is that something to applaud? How is that something to celebrate? You know, he will not take away all of these wounds off of me. He will not make me whole again. He will not do all, but he's filling me with bitterness. And we heard, even in what we read yesterday, that Job had become really angry. Really angry. So we see here a presentation of conflict within Job. In yesterday's reading, Job is angry, like, I wish I never was born. Why would you make me be born only to make me suffer like this? Why would you raise me up, giving me my children, giving me all of this, only to turn around and take it away? Why? Now Job is saying, look at me, you haven't taken away my wounds, but instead you have filled me with bitterness. You have filled me with anger. Because I hate what's happening to me. And I am here, I am begging, I'm preaching, I'm praying, I'm asking, and it's not changing. And that is human. Because you will see people, even if they are stark Christians, when suffering come about, they will say like, why me? Why me? Look how faithful I have been. Look how I have, trusted in God. And how come? Why is all of this happening to me? And the same with Job. It is no different. It's no different. Because he's human. Let us continue. Let's continue. Job says he won't take away his wounds, but he has filled him with bitterness. He says, if I speak of strength, lo, he is strong. And if I speak of judgment, who shall set me a time to plead? If I justify myself, my own mouth shall condemn me. If I say I am perfect, it shall also prove me perverse. Though I were perfect, yet would I not know my soul. I would despise my life. This is one thing, therefore I said it. He destroyeth the perfect and the wicked. That is a truth right there. That Job is so. Job is acknowledging here that, despite all the things that I have done in the name of the Lord, I am not perfect. My rewards are not perfect. And everybody's looking at Job and saying, you know what, for all the things that he has done, they don't expect him to be sick. They don't expect him to suffer this much. And he's acknowledging that he himself wasn't expecting it, but here it is. And my question is, why would God give Satan that the whole heap of power, that the whole heap of permission to do all of this to a faithful man? What would I do with me and you? But anyway, let us continue. If the scourge slays suddenly, he will laugh at the trial of the innocent. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covers the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Now my days are swifter than a post. They flee away. They see no good. They are passed away as the swift ships, as the eagle that hastes to the prey. If I say I will forget my complaint, I will leave off my heaviness and comfort myself. I am afraid. What me tell you say? That is the operative word there. That's what is motivating Job. He is deathly afraid. When me tell you say it is because of fear that keeps us bounded, you do not believe me. Exactly. Somebody said, what was the purpose of causing the pain and the suffering to Job? Some people says it is to show his loyalty, his faithfulness, to test him. I don't know what kind of test that is. But some Christians will argue and say it was to test his faithfulness, his loyalty to God. God shouldn't have to test a human being's loyalty or faithfulness to him. Or was it that it was for Satan? Because remember in the previous chapters he said he told Satan to do anything he wanted to Job, but not to take Job's life. So I guess he was letting Satan have his way with him. Let me continue, you see. He says, if I say I will forget my complaint, I will leave off my heaviness and comfort myself. I am afraid of all my sorrows. I know that thou wilt not hold me innocent. If I be wicked, why then labor I in vain? If I wash myself with snow water, and make my hands never to clean, yet shalt thou plunge me in a ditch, and my own clothes shall hate me. For he is not a man, as I am, that I should answer him, and we should come together in judgment. Neither is there any daysman betwixt us, that might lay his hand upon us both. Let him take his rod away from me, and let not his fear terrify me. That's exactly what is terrifying Job. Then would I speak and not fear him, but it is not so with me. He is afraid. Job is deathly afraid. He said, then I would speak and not fear him, but it is not so with me. It is not so. He is afraid. You shouldn't have to be afraid if you are serving God. Then you shouldn't have to do it out of fear that if you don't, He gonna do you something. You shouldn't have to be afraid. But as it says here, Job says it is not so with me. Job is deathly afraid. But we're going to cut Durban, good morning. We are going to continue to chapter 10. Job continues to speak, and Job says, my soul is weary in my life. When it says, well, loyalty, if God is powerful, why should he use Job to prove a point to the devil? Exactly. God is almighty and all powerful. Why should he have to use Job to make a point to the devil? My question exactly. Why would he have to use a man? I say it all the time, my sister. I said, if God so badly wanted us as humans to do what he wants, why wouldn't he just get rid of the devil? Why would he have made the devil in the first place? And why wouldn't he just get rid of him? I tell you, this is all a fantasy. Live your life and live your life the best that you can. Take care of yourself. Take care of the people you love, the people around you. Be good to humanity. And when your day is done here, it is done. It is over. Stop consuming yourself with all of this mess about, oh, you're working because you're working to go to this heaven, and stop preoccupying yourself with this God and this Satan and all. Stop, I say, because if God so badly, there is a God who so badly wanted us to be good and loyal and faithful to him, so that he can bring us to a place where he is, so that where he is, there you may be also. He would not put this antagonizing energy to torment you, to prevent you from ever achieving that goal. And then it's like in the Bible, you are being mocked to say, oh, you can't. As a human being, by yourself, you're born in sin. You're shaped in iniquity. You cannot achieve that. It is too mammoth of an achievement for you, an ordinary man. But we got to keep going. Yeah, but we got to keep going. We got to keep praying every day. We got to keep asking him every day to forgive us every day, so that we can go to this place, go live with him someday. Like, people really. Like, really. Don't you all stop and think about, and just think about the veracity of this whole argument, and ask yourself, that's unreal though. That's unreal. Because if it was real, somebody else would have experienced it. Now don't come tell me about, oh, you know that Elijah went up into heaven. Oh, you know that so and so went in. Listen, all of them story are story. Stories. Fantasy. Stories. Because the people believe what they believe. And what they believe, they swear they saw in dreams and visions. They put it on paper. And here we are reading it right now. And claiming it to be the ultimate truth. Well, we know it's not. Because if I may go off track here, if any of this was the ultimate truth, there would be no need for any changes, considering that the Bible has changes in the doctrine. If you say God is one, God never changes, his word stands today, tomorrow, and forever, then there would be no need for the New Testament. Because according to Moses, when Moses claimed that he was being given these instructions by God, Moses said, God said, this shall remain throughout your generations forever and ever and ever. When you read the Old Testament and you read what God supposedly told Moses, that this shall be for you throughout your generations forever and ever and ever. So how come when the New Testament comes around, all these things change? And Jesus says, oh, you know, I know Moses told you this, but it wasn't true. So who I tell lie? Who I tell the lie? Because it's Jesus. Because I said Moses tell the people them something that wasn't true. I go conclude say Moses tell lie. Me conclude that long time still, but yeah. Somebody says God created us and he knows us inside out. There is nothing to prove on our sincerity and our heart. Exactly. There would be no reason to prove to Satan of all people, to prove to Satan what you can and cannot do, what you can allow him to do and not. So I tell you, there are lots and lots and lots of questions, and a lot of people don't like to hear the questions. They don't like to hear the truths. They don't like to hear people reason this thing out, because they want to continue to be blinded by fear and to say, oh, all of this has got to be true because it's in the Bible. The Bible for me is one of the most murderous books I've ever read. And there are some novels that I read a first chapter, second chapter, and I don't want to read anymore because of how murderous they are. But I tell you, the Bible is another of those books. Oh, there is the sun. It's coming up. It's slowly coming up. Let us continue. In chapter 10 of the book of Job, for those of you who are just coming, my soul is weary of my life. I will leave my complaint upon myself. I will speak in the bitterness of my soul. I will say unto God, do not condemn me. Show me wherefore thou contendest with me. Is it good unto thee that thou shouldest oppress, that thou shouldest despise the work of thine hands, and shine upon the counsel of the wicked? Hast thou eyes of flesh, or seest thou as man sees? Are thy days as the days of man? Are thy years as man's years? That thou enquirest after mine iniquity, and searchest after my sin? Thou knowest that I am not wicked, and there is none that can deliver out of thine hand. Thine hands have made me, and fashioned me together round about, yet you are destroying me. Remember, I beseech thee, that thou hast made me as the clay, and wilt thou bring me into dust again? Hast thou not poured me out as milk, and curdled me like cheese? Thou hast clothed me with skin and flesh, and hast fenced me with bones and sinews. Thou hast granted me life and favor, and thy visitation hath preserved my spirit. And these things, as thou hidden in thine heart, I know that this is with thee. If I sin, if I sin, then thou markest me, and thou wilt not acquit me from mine iniquity. If I be wicked, woe unto me. And if I be righteous, yet will I not lift up my head. I am full of confusion. Ain't that the truth? Job says, I am full of confusion. Therefore, see thou my affliction. Of course, yes, he's confused. This minute he's saying, God, you are doing this to me, you're doing it to me, and for your purpose, I'm willing to be at your mercy. And the next minute he's saying, like, what in the world is this? Why am I serving you when I am afflicted like this? What is going on? You have made me. You know my heart. You know I have done good. You know I'm not a wicked person. And everybody believes that this kind of affliction only affects wicked people. And I have done so much in your name. And then still, here I am, like someone who has never served you, like someone who has never loved you, like someone who has never done anything to praise you. I am here just like the people who have never made a sacrifice to you in their life. I am so confused. And he's not wrong. We see it playing out here in everything he is saying. We see it playing out that he is indeed quite confused. He says, if I be wicked, woe unto me. And if I be righteous, yet will I not lift up my head. I am full of confusion. Therefore, see thou my affliction. For it increases. You hunted me like a fierce lion, and again you show me thyself marvelous upon me. You renewest thy witnesses against me, and increase thine indignation upon me. Changes and war are against me. Wherefore then hast thou brought me forth out of the womb? Yeah, I must say, like, why did you even take me out of the womb? Why was I even born? If this is the plan, this was the plan you had for me all along, what was the point? You could have just not made me be born. Because what is the point of me being, you allowing me to be born, and then here I am, and you also control the strings that are causing my affliction, and here I am. You could have just met me in a barn. You see how confused and concerned Job is? He says, wherefore then hast thou brought me forth out of the womb? Oh, that I had given up the ghost, and no eye had seen me. Yeah, he was like, should have let me just die in my mother's womb, giving up the ghost from there and not be born. Nobody would have seen me, nobody would have known me, because now everybody is looking at me and saying, look at Job. Job is always so loyal, so faithful to this God, and look at him. When the teaching was that only the wicked suffer. So when you suffer, everybody mark you as having been wicked. That's why you suffer. And Job had been Juggies, what's up? Thank you, Juggies. And Job has been, let him cook, let him cook. Thank you, Juggies. Good morning, my love. How are you doing? Good to see you. And Job has been marked as being a good man, a good servant. Everybody was watching Job's work. Watch Job, how Job, you know, everybody was watching Job and saying, Job is a faithful man. Job, he makes his sacrifices faithfully. He lives, yeah, he's a good man. That's why he's blessed with all these riches and all these things. So he was enviable. It was enviable, all that he had and all that he had done. But here is Job now, confused as the daylights. Confused. Admittedly confused. He said God should have allowed him to give up the ghost since he was in his mother's womb, so he would not have to face all of this suffering. Job says in chapter 10 of verse 20, don't make me not talk rubbish. In verse 20 of chapter 10, he says, "Are not my days few? Cease then, and leave me alone, that I may take comfort a little. Before I go whence I shall not return, even to the land of darkness and the shadow of death." Yeah, Job so upset, like, God, for just leave me alone. Just at this point, just leave me alone. Let me die. Let me just go to the land where I will not come back. He says here in verse 22, he says, "A land of darkness, as darkness itself, and of the shadow of death, without any order, and where the light is as darkness." That's Job right there. We are going to move right along, because our time on the live is not yet over. We have been here for, what time of day now? It is now 7:42. We have just about 20 more minutes. We have just about 20 more minutes to go. We're going to read chapter 11. Then answered Zophar. So Zophar is the other friend. Remember, 3 friends went to see Job. So now we are on to Zophar, the 3rd friend. So now Zophar has listened. He listened to his friend Eliphaz talk. He listened to his friend Bildad talk. He listened to his friend Job talk. Now it's his turn. And Zophar said, "Should not the multitude of words be answered? And should a man full of talk be justified? Should thy lies make men hold their peace? And when you mock, shall no man make thee ashamed? For thou hast said, My doctrine is pure, and I am clean in thine eyes." Oh Lord. Zophar is not helping Job here. Zophar is a friend that is saying to you what you really don't want to hear, but he gonna say it anyway. Did Job have suicidal? Yes, he did. He did have suicide thoughts with all these afflictions. He did. He did. He wanted to that. He did. Let's hear Zophar, because Zophar is mad. Verse 4. "For thou hast said, My doctrine is pure, and I am clean in thine eyes." That's what Zophar is saying. That's what Job usually tell them. This doctrine that he's following It is pure. And he, Job, was a pure and upright man in front of them. But all that God would speak and open his lips against thee. I don't know if I'm Zophar, they mock him or what. But Zophar is really giving it to him. He said, you say you're upright, you say you're pure, you say your God is there for you, and now look at it, your God has spoken and his lips are against you. And that he would show thee the secrets of wisdom, that they are double to that which is. Know therefore that God exacts of thee less than thine iniquity deserves. Canst thou by searching find out God? Canst thou find out the Almighty unto perfection? It is as high as heaven. What canst thou do? It's deeper than hell. What canst thou know? The measure thereof is longer than the earth and broader than the sea. I think right here, Zophar is pointing out to Job that, listen, man, you're going like you're different from us. Like, listen, just absorb, just accept that you are just a man. All of this extraness that you've been saying, your doctrine teacher and God's going to be there for you. And listen, just accept that you are just an ordinary man. There was nothing that you had done or said that was going to insulate you from this kind of affliction. He was sent there to test Job's faith and loyalty. Well, I guess, but my question still remains. Why would Job's faith have to be tested? Yeah. Why would his faith have to be tested? Let me continue with what Zophar is saying here. Zophar says the measure thereof is longer than the earth and broader than the sea. If he cut off and shut up or gather together, then who can hinder him? For he knows vain men. He sees wickedness. Will he not then consider it? For vain men would be wise, though men be born like a wild ass's colt. If thou prepare thine heart, and stretch out thine hands towards him, if iniquity be in thine hand, put it far away, and let not wickedness dwell in thy tabernacles. For then shalt thou lift up thy face without spot. Yea, thou shalt be steadfast, and shalt not fear. Because thou shalt forget thy misery, and remember it as waters that passes away. And thine age shall be clearer than the noonday. Thou shalt shine forth. Thou shalt be as the morning, and thou shalt be secure, because there is hope. Yea, thou shalt dig about thee, and thou shalt take thy rest in safety. Also, thou shalt lie down, and none shall make thee afraid. Yea, many shall make suit unto thee, but the eyes of the wicked shall fail, and they shall not escape, and their hope shall be as the giving up of the ghost. So here, Zophar, Lady Angela, what's up, my love? How are you doing? I think Zophar himself too is just as confused. I mean, everybody's confused. They're all confused. Job is confused. His friends are confused. Everybody is confused because they can't comprehend why Job of all people would be faced with this affliction, and why wasn't his God coming to his rescue? because apparently they are not aware that what is happening to Job is happening because his God has given him over to Satan. They are not aware, so they are just being as practical as they can be. Like, what are you doing, Job? You know, your God, he knows the earth. He's the one who made the earth. He knows its corners left and right. He knows. He's the one who makes the sea to stop at the shore. No matter how violent the waves are, it doesn't pass the shore. He's the one who is responsible for all of this. He's responsible for all the galaxy and all of these, Orion and Pleiades and all of these. He's responsible. And he's also responsible for you. Yet, here you are. Yet, here you are, being afflicted with this terrible sickness. And you're still holding on to this faith. Job has questions, and so has his friends. And the same thing, like Zophar says, who's going to answer them questions? Because it's not like your God is going to be standing in front of you like a man where you can talk to him and ask him these questions and look in his eyes and see his expression. You can't. So how is he? And these are genuine concerns. I don't think Zophar was trying to be cheeky. I just think he's being practical. That's just the truth. That is the same thing. The same thing I would ask even Christians today. Like, you know, what has made your existence any different from mine? Except the fact that you continue to believe that you are going to be, like, when you die, you are going to come back, or you're going to go to some place where milk and honey is running on the street. Except for those fantasy thoughts, those except for those, we are the same. Watch you just wake up. Me put you to bed. Well, that's not a bad thing, Winsome. That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. I want me, what happened? My big mouth? I'm sorry. How were you just enjoying? How were you just enjoying the morning breeze? You were enjoying the morning breeze. Winsome, you still have apple? You know, so apple there Jamaica now, like, wow. Woolly apple. They are Jamaica, you know. But anyway, I'm Miami. But me can't get none, so I have to just stay in my course. But anyway, let me see what time it is. I think we can, let me see what 12. Alright, I think we can do chapter 12. The chapters in Job are pretty short, so I think we can. So we're going to move right along. Chapter 12 says, now Job is answering to Zophar, and Job says to Zophar, no doubt, but ye are the people, and wisdom shall die with you. But I have understanding as well as you. I am not inferior to you. Yea, who knows not such things as these? I am as one mocked of his neighbor, who calls upon God and he answers him. The just upright man is laughed to scorn. Sophie, what's up? Good morning, love bug. How you doing? Good to see you. Yes, so you see, now Job is talking about his concern. You know, so everybody will laugh after me because they must say me are the upright man. Me are the man where everybody consider to be the most righteous around here. And then look at now, me on the laughing stock. He said neighbors have laughed him to scorn. He that is ready to slip when his feet is as a lamp, despised in the thought of him that is at ease. Let me read that again. He that is ready to slip with his feet is as a lamp despised in the thought of him that is at ease. The tabernacles of robbers prosper, and they that provoke God are secure, into whose hand God brings abundantly. But ask now the beasts, and they shall teach thee, and the fowls of the air, and they shall tell thee, or speak to the earth, and it shall teach thee, and the fishes of the sea shall declare unto thee. Who knows not in all these that the hand of the Lord hath wrought this? Who knows? When some say, no waiting on the second one, then. You waited on the second one, then win some. All right, let us continue. Verse 7 says, but ask now the beasts, and they shall teach thee, and the fowls of the air, and they shall tell thee. Or speak to the earth, and it shall teach thee, and the fishes of the sea shall declare unto thee. Who knows not in all these that the hand of the Lord hath wrought this? In whose hand is the soul of every living thing, and the breath of all mankind? Doth not the air thy words? Does not the ear try words, and the mouth taste his meat? With the ancient is wisdom, and in length of days understanding. With him is wisdom and strength. He hath counsel and understanding. Behold, he breaks down, and he cannot be built again. He shuts up a man, and there can be no opening. And here he's talking, about, oh, the birds are so beautiful. The ability of God. You die, you can't come back. He's the only one who controls your coming into this earth and you're going out. So Job is conflicted. He admits too that he's confused, and you can hear it, because this minute he's so angry, and the next minute he is accepting. He's just going through the motions. His thoughts are all over the place. In 1 minute he's thinking with each of his friends' contribution to the conversation, Job is having a different thought. Who took care of Job with his affliction, all that sore and shattered mind of a man? Yeah, his wife was there. His wife, and I guess his wife was sad that he was afflicted as he was. And so she was encouraging him, say, like, just say to hell with it. Maybe if you just curse up God and die, everything will be better, because then you won't have to suffer anymore. But Job still, even though he was saying, I wish I never been born, I just wish, where are you, God? Just come, just take me out of this misery and stuff. I don't know if he really wanted to die. I don't know. I think he believes that there was still a lesson to be taught to the people around him. Even though he's saying, neighbors, he's like neighbors who mocking him. He's like the mocked neighbor because of his doctrine, because of his belief, because of how he stand up, everybody's mocking and laughing at him. Because remember, Job was a great man. Everybody respected him. Everybody thought well of him. And because he was so diligent in his service to his God, everybody thought he was, if anybody in the community was going to get sick, it wasn't going to be Job, because his God was going to have so much mercy on him that his God was never going to make him sick. But then here is the reality, the human reality is facing him. I know everybody is like, what? Wait a minute now. No, wait a minute. What's going on with Job? So he's confused. He's conflicted. And you can't blame him, because I would be too. Right, Sophia? I would be conflicted too. Now he says, if he cut off and shut up or gather together, then who can hinder him? Wait there, which part me there? Oh, number 12. No, wrong part. 12, chapter 12 me there. Chapter 12. Verse 13 says, with him is wisdom and strength. He hath counsel and understanding. Behold, he breaks down, and it cannot be built again. He shutters up a man, and there can be no reopening. Behold, he withholds the waters, and they dry up. Also, he sends them out, and they overturn the earth. With him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver are his. He leads counselors away spoiled, and makes the judges fools. He looseth the bond of kings, and girdeth their loins with a girdle. He leads princes away spoiled, and overthrow the mighty. He removes away the speech of the trusty, and takes away the understanding of the aged. He pours contempt upon princes, and weakens the strength of the mighty. He discovers deep things out of the darkness, and brings out to light the shadow of death. He increases the nations, and destroys them. He enlarges the nations, and straightens them again. He takes away the heart of the chief of the people of the earth, and causeth them to wander in a wilderness where there is no way. They grope in the dark without light, and he makes them to stagger like a drunken man. All right, that is the end of Job chapter 12. That is the end of Job chapter 12. Jojo. Yes, Jojo, I had a good night. Mister, yes, last night me have a headache not to be spoken of. Me know the people them say them not see nothing on my head. Me don't know ya man, I must have be me. Cause mighty Jesus God, I don't know where this headache come from. Me say, me don't know what up with this headache. So last night I have a piece of headache. Me hear people are still on menopause. No, so I can't just menopause and get headache, so. I can't just menopause with this headache, brother. My Jesus. Me say last night my head hurt me till me think me I go mad. Me wet up it with kalanga water. Me wet up it with alcohol. Me take a leave. Me do everything for the headache until me finally drop asleep. And me wake up about 10 times throughout the night. Me don't know, but anyway, we not come here for last forever. Something is going to take us. And so, It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. So I don't know, make it go on like it is. Anyway, that was an impromptu outburst. So take it for what it's worth, right, Josie? Take my most recent utterances for what it's worth, my people. All right, so Josie, if you're coming just in time, we just done read chapter 12 of the book of Job. Of the book of Job and all his persistence and his resilience. I must say that they afflict me. The headache, I must see my affliction to inside. Like I must see my affliction like for Job affliction. OMG. Yeah. But anyway, beautiful people. Yeah, that's where we are gonna leave. The sun is already high up in the sky, so that's where we are going to end the reading right now. Yeah, that's where we are going to end the reading. Me I go do little cooking. I'm not cook how much days now. So me I go do little cooking this morning. I might do the cooking on the live. Maybe, depending on how me feel. Yeah. So we're gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna go downstairs in the next 20 minutes. Wanna hear the bird then? You know they're starting to build new nests, right? Winsome! Wanna hear Winsome? Winsome say a man me want. Wanna hear this? Lord Jesus, Winsome say a man me want. Why Winsome? Hey Winsome? Winsome, why? Let me turn this round so you can't see me. Because I know say, when me I come off of the live, when me I come off of the live, when you not see me, you don't have a problem. Yeah. So let me turn this round here so you can see me. See me here. You don't see me? See me there. Miss Thing, queer. Then how comes me to see you? How comes me to see you come? Queer. Karina, I never see so you did come. What's up? Winsome say a man me want. Make the bammy all know. I'll know me not make the bammy yet. Me should have made the bammy today. Today me feel like I have energy. Me should have made the bammy this morning. This very morning here. Me need to make the bammy. Wanna think? My daughter not gonna eat it. But me I make it for myself. Yeah. But me Miss Thing, they say me have too much oil built up, but me can't believe say one of my sisters and my friend and I do me this. Miss Thing, you don't hear ya? You don't hear ya? Them they say me oil ride me. That's why me it hurt me. Uno so wrong for that. Uno is so wrong for that. Come on now. Come on now. Me think you did up on my side. You don't up on my side at all. Hey, Craig. Craig, what's up? You know your woman named say me I'll ride me. And that them say so. And me say so. And them say so. Oh my. Oh my. That didn't even sound right. But we know so that's not true. That's not true. That not right me. Alright. Like seriously? I'm not really serious. Like really? If you don't tap the screen, I'm not come tomorrow. I'm if you tap the screen. And when you're done, I'm if you go watch a video I post this morning. I have 2 videos on back order. Cause say because me and YouTube always a fight. So I feel like I put up a video them. Like I put up a video like yesterday or the day before. And I put it in the background. I make YouTube vet it first, and then yes, so it's not migraine. It's on a migraine. Watch yourself now, Joe. Be yourself. Sure. Yeah. So you know say my video them now go come CMD because when I put them up, I have to make them stay to make YouTube look on them first. If YouTube tell me in the background say something, then put up something about tell me an email something about the video, then me take it down and me revise it and me put up it back. But me just convince them after me. So me just do what they say fi do. All when me do what they say fi do, they still have a problem. Me don't know if I with me. Me don't know why, man. So me just stop worry about it and just do right, my skits. Yes, so me put up one video today, this morning. Me put up from day before yesterday, but me release it this morning. So you can go watch it. I may have one next one what in the background. When me finish the live, I'm gonna look at it, and if them not say nothing about it, then me release it too. And then me go take my time and see if me have time today to make one another one. Yeah. Inching one day at a time. See if I can get back my monetization. Right, Miss Kids, what's up? Because with all that is going on, every mickle make a muckle. You know what I mean? And since as we don't know what Mr. they do. You don't know what I mean? Me have to buckle down and see what's me have to buckle down, you know? Lord Jesus. One of the news again, Miss Kids. Me not hear no news from morning. From morning, me not hear no news. Me get up this morning and me fold up some of the clothes them. When some me get up this morning 4 o'clock, me fold up some of the clothes them, me go downstairs, me carry up some clothes out of the laundry, put some more clothes in the machine. Me go out the door, me water my plants them out the front and stuff. Yeah, but me no hear no news. Or what happened again? You know much people me hear so them stop from listen to news because it's just depressing. Me know it's depressing, but me still have to listen. What happened again? I can't with you. Ah! That is some good news. We know that news already. When you hear she said what the news? She said the good news, she's the most beautiful woman on this planet. Certainly you are, my love. Certainly you are absolutely gorgeous. You are. You are dainty, I call it. You are dainty. Joseph, you're behaving yourself? Good. That's a good thing. About time. Miss Kids, how you doing? How are you, my love? How the Thursday morning here treating you? Yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs. Andrea, I'm gonna finally make the bammy. Yeah, I'm serious today. I'm gonna finally make the bammy. You just a wake up. Ain't the time something? This changing of the time is really something, isn't it? This changing of the time. But what then about make the time change back? Just make it stay the same way so. Because by the time April, May comes, we have gotten accustomed to this time. Then for them change it back. I mean, I like that. Just left the time alone. Oh, it's only for hear news. I mean, not listen to news. That's true. Because most times when I hear something, the only thing I think I do diligently is like in the mornings I get up and the first things, if me not get to listen to ABC news in the nightly news, if me not get to listen to it before I go sleep, when I get up first thing in the morning, when I turn on the phone, I click on YouTube, and the first video that comes up for me every morning, because YouTube knows that every morning me listen to that. That are the only thing. And you will see it. You will see ABC News, then JY, Popeye, and Newslink. and new links. That's it. That's it. Further down, you see like people like Juba and other people. But first thing in the morning, you see me listen to the ABC News. Yeah. JY, Popeyes, and Newslink. New link. if I name. My body is so tired. You're tired, Mom? How you been doing? What you been up to? I feel tired. I said last night, I said my skis last night I had a headache for the ages. This a headache you have to go right down in the books. Trust me. Me drink tea. Me do everything. Me don't know them not say nothing in my head, but me know say something must have gone along in my head, because there's no way it can hurt you so. And nothing now go on. You're making another mosquito. You're making another. You what? You know that's not true. You're not making no other little mosquito. No, you're not. No, you are not. And I am not, for sure. For sure, I am not. Would never ever be me. When me what kind of question me ask the lady, then I must ask her. If you ever hear some question, then she asks me. Hey, Joseph, if you ever hear some question, then she asks me, trust me. No, so a question for question. I ask for ask. Joseph, you make breakfast yet? I go downstairs, go make breakfast. Lunch and dinner in a one. But we can start about 8:30 and done about 10:30. Yeah, so we can go get some other things though. Yes, and the news is depressing. It is good to be in the loop, even though it is depressing. If anything, you can make you run. Listen, Miss Kid said she opened the door for that question. And here comes Barry, you know. Yeah, man, the next baby I gonna name little Barry. Barry, what's up? Wait, look, see how long you wait for me. You wait for me? You not have to tell me. You have to tell me, you know. See, I wait for me because I want a long line, so. Eh? You come to look for see what's up. Me know when it comes to up, you can only look. Look up. Trev, why did you say that? Trev, that's not nice. That was nice to say. But me say it already, so. Did you see that temperature yesterday? Yesterday? What was the temperature yesterday? Me didn't go to the door yesterday. Did I? No, me not go nowhere yesterday. I didn't go anywhere. Yesterday. Yeah, yesterday most of the day, Mr. Done right as so. It was the mid-80s. Yeah, must have been. Because it was warm. See the window here, so the window been open since yesterday morning. So if it was cold, me would have lucky. They said all of this week was going to be nice and warm anyway. I had a friend who told me she was going to go fishing. She was going to go fishing with her family this week because they said the entire week was going to be in the 70s and 80s. So her family was going to go fishing. So, oh well. But yeah, the window been open the whole night. So that means no rain no fall and it wasn't cold. I hope it stays this way. Oh my goodness. Me need to go up on the road, people. Me need to go get some seeds. You know say, me have to share this with you. You know say Tuesday, me decide say, me still looking for the seeds, you know. I'm going to go out the dollar store Tuesday to go look for the seed them. And the dollar store, I got the dollar store, 4 seed left. 2 bean, 1 kale, and 1 thyme. That's all was left. And the lady was like, oh my goodness, you come here all the time and ask for the seed, and as soon as the seeds came, them done. The cow food, me cook it the next day. And eat it. You almost, done yet, because say me alone I eat it. Because my daughter not eat it. So it not finish. But I just maybe just one more meal left out of it. Yeah, me say the cow food make me vex till not even dumpling me not put in it. Just the yam, the carrot, the pumpkin, the chocho, and 2 potatoes, and that was it. Yeah, but the cow food nice, man. Cow food nice. When the cow food is stand up in your system, what more could you ask for? What more could you want? Yeah, so when I'm finished, I'm going to call around the Dollar Tree them around the place and see if any of them have seeds. I go one down the road and she says she not get no seeds this season. Yeah, so I do with so much seed. I don't have no shaft. So I may as well just go and work with the seed. Trev, behave. Trev, behave yourself now. It's too early. Oh my goodness. Alright. I want to see them from my garden, Joseph. Because I should have started planting now. Me pepper them and stuff like that. It's just that the weather is not consistent at this time. I say me that go to Walmart go buy some cow manure, because the cow manure is good, but when you come to Walmart, it not stay there for long. As soon as it come, it gone. Because even though like Lowe's might give yes, seeds for my garden. Yeah, but I was just joking. Joseph knows I was just joking. I misbehave sometimes, Yeah. What me I go plant this summer? Me have to plant carrots. My friend promised to send me some okra seed and some sorrel seed, and I can't wait to get them. Yeah. If I get to see them enough water, yeah. But me need tomato, thyme, peppers, okra, the strawberries around there. Me need cucumbers and carrots and beans, lots of beans. Yeah. Me need kale. Yeah. Me go stop at the dollar store, at the Caribbean store one of them days here. Yeah. I have to go stop down there. Me need to get some ginger. I don't believe some have no ginger. Michibu, what's up? The carrot them, me just sprinkle the seeds. Yeah, me just sprinkle the seeds. I plant them in grow bags. I plant them in grow bags that are like 12-inch deep. Who that they call me? Why should I call me? Me up on live. Yeah. The grow bags, the ones that I have here, I had bought on Temu. Yeah, I buy the deep grow bags. I'm just full them up. Like at the bottom of them, I put any little piece of sticks and wood and whatever I find on a back. We are She gonna work, but say if your schedule and my schedule different. Yeah, she gonna work when her sitting there. But she not come till 9 o'clock. By 9 o'clock, me downstairs to cook my breakfast. The seeds, so I buy the seeds at the Dollar Tree, because at the Dollar Tree, 4 pack of seed is $4.25. at Walmart, one pack of seed I feel like $1.99 and stuff. So me can't deal with Walmart. Walmart seed them too expensive. Yeah, them too expensive. So me buy the Dollar Tree seeds. But this time it look like everybody I buy the Dollar Tree seed them. So I only got those 4, and I had a cabbage and something else from last time. But for the love of God and all things good, I have never been able to get any cabbage. No matter how me plant the cabbage seed them, you know, so me never reap no cabbage on a back. I don't know, I always look at the back of the seeds for it to tell me. Yeah, when you buy the package, you look on the bag, it will tell you what area you are in and what time good to plant that particular vegetable. Charlie, what's up? I have seeds since pandemic. Lock up in a me safe. Mrs. going to plant the seed them not go good no more. After them can't stay forever. If you have seeds since the pandemic, plant the seed them. Me buy seed during pandemic. Plant me seed them grow up, plant them again. Like, I'm not afraid like that. If anything, if things happen, me go to dogon grass. Like Nebuchadnezzar. Me don't know what kind of prayer. Yeah, because during the pandemic, people were saying, oh, there's going to be this. You know, people fear monger and say all of this I got happen and that I got happen. And, oh, you know, if you have seeds, because you're not going to need seeds to plant, because, oh, the apocalypse are going to come and there's going to be no food and all of this. Like, child, please. Mr. West, Nixland, what's up? Listen, there will be something to eat. It may not be what you like. It may not be what you like, but yeah, something with the feet. I'm not stressed about that. Somebody say, yes, I suppose somebody come through the window, but nobody can come through the window when some upstairs me there. They would need one long ladder. Upstairs me there. Me not have no window downstairs except the front window. Wanna see me sit down yesterday and you know actually me have window, but I have no window on that side here. But we have one window on the front, one window on the side, and 2 windows to the back and the kitchen window. Where you say? Where you say orange man say? Yes, sir, for this time around with orange man. But there's no point in keeping the seeds. The seeds are not going to be good enough to plant. They're not going to be any good if you've had them for years. When you plant them, they're not going to grow. Remember, you know, inside of that seed is a living organism in there, you know. The seed is where the life of the plant is. So if you keep it too long, maybe mites going to it out. Or something. The seeds weren't meant to be kept forever. Because if you store peas for too long, you notice after a while, chichi going at them. What they call it? Worm. Whatever they call it. And you ask where the worm them come from. You never know. The worm just start eat them. My grandmother used to sell peas. And she used to rub them with oil. So she said when the worm them, I try to penetrate it. If you try to penetrate the peas, them I go slip off, so they won't. I don't know where my grandmother get that from. But I used to have to rub them with oil for her. Yeah, me don't worry about whatever them I do. Your place. Me have forward when Miss always say, I my place in my forward when the apocalypse start. Don't make you have to wait for the apocalypse, brother. And why have to wait for the apocalypse? There's one going on here right now, right, Juggies? What you going? Where's it, Joseph? For carrot and cucumber. Those are my favorite to plant. Last year, I get some nice cucumber. I get some nice carrots. You know them have a place where they store 2 of each seed. I wear that in an hour arc. Exactly, Andrea. You have to check the expiration of the seed, because if it expire and you plant it, you don't get no good yield. And them seed here what them are sell to, sometimes we wonder if them modify them somehow. I don't know. It just seems like everything is so questionable. You can't even trust the authorities that are put in place to ensure that your food is safe. No, not all not safe. Like, we just eat and I go through every day, because you never know when, you know, you never know. Yeah, the things them with them are, we can't trust these people. Because we are feel say, okay, them have agencies in place to check our food. Of all the people, juggies, with our health care, of all the people. Now, how you gonna have somebody like that making the decisions for the health care? He may have no scientific background. And healthcare is based on science. What's proven and what's not. If I were to plant, I would try to buy organic seeds. I take 2 organic seed right here now. Oh, let me behave myself. Sick card there. Alright, card, me sorry. Them I try. Listen, Juggies, me say it over. That me believe so they are trying to eliminate us. I think they believe that there are too many of us. I think they believe there are too many of us on the earth. They might try to do what they can. Why do they continue to talk about overpopulation? They continue to talk about overpopulation as if everybody lives in their house. Like them have to get up every morning and feed everybody. Like we are all a burden on them. Them keep on a talk about overpopulation. So me think that them might try to get rid of we, because we not even live long anymore. Like, a very few people are live to be like 70s, 80s, you know, very few people. I live to be them age day. You was about to start from your Michibu. Yeah, watch me too closely, you know. Yeah, watch me too closely. Sometimes juggies, our forefathers lived longer. Mr. West said this has always been the agenda. Exactly. I'm a believe it. Radam can enter the chat. Yeah, me believe it. Because when I was growing up, me never see so much sick children. Nowadays the picnic them sick left and right. Me never see so much picnic sick. Because when I was little, we used to like go to the hospital and stuff. So if on WhatsApp, we used to go to the hospital and stuff. With my grandparents, we used to go up to the hospital like on a Saturday evening, go visit and stuff like that. And when I go up to the hospital, and I'd be like maybe not even 5 people would have been at the hospital at a time. Not even 5. Side effects from the medication. Exactly. Oh. You know, so I see that vehicle there. I see that vehicle there don't have my job all the time. I never know say I'm a neighbor. That's interesting. Anyway. Somebody say, the viruses they're making, yep, the side effects from medication. I may think too that The side effects of medications is one thing, but that is only if they can get you to start taking the medication. That's why you see doctors are always like, them always a push medication by you. Oh, this is an experimental drug. This is an experimental drug. You need to try it. You need to try it. Me not try it. Me not try it. It's somebody case, allow me. It's somebody case, me not come to stay forever. So, leave me alone. Because once you start taking these medication, you take one for your heart, then it mash up your kidney. You take one for your kidney, mash up your liver, you take before you know it. Me don't want to live miserable. Me don't want to live like sickly and me have to go to doctor all the time and put one ton of medication. No, sir. Me rather live in your memory. Over the counter medication. I chew all over the counter medication too. I chew, you know, because last time I have to take one, I leave. I chew. So them are going to poison the ear. I want to make me talk loud, yeah. Because them are going to work on the ear on the breathe, the food, the water, because you can't escape. On the ear now say, did y'all hear, Andrea, did y'all hear how much carcinogens them say? In all the bread them we're not putting on the ear? The contamination hurt us the most in our food and water because we cannot do without it. Now you hear them say, all this false ear we're not put on a cause and if you have cancer. You know ear? All them weave they want to put. You know born with ear pan on your head. Why you need bread? You know tell me. I mean, no, I'm going to say, hear that coming from somebody who never used to be without a wig. Yeah, coming from me, who never used to be without a wig. I've been enlightened now, so let me enlighten no. Why you have a problem with the natural hair? You know, but I tell me, say, just because me can grow long and whatever. And so if one say them a put stuff in a lotion and cologne, them a catch me anyway them can catch me. Trust me. The falls there make them ball anyway. Me say the falls here near mouth all of their head. Me see one girl put the whole her head ball out come all the way back to yourself. No hair front. You must only have hair pan her front. But anyway, no no Raquel, what's up? Listen, everything, Mr. Andrea, the clothes that we wear, the soap, the cream, the rubber pad with skin, not one thing. They are coming at us any way they can. So you can't see somebody say, oh, me gonna be vegetarian, me not eat meat. Them still come after you because the vegetable you buy, them inoculate that too. The water what they use, water the vegetable, them inoculate that too. The water coming out the pipe, you buy back of water, that inoculated. The back of water where you buy is already inoculated. You come here say, all right, where the clothes, where them make the fabric inoculated. You wear it, it inoculated. You say, okay, you go put on little makeup, the makeup inoculated. You say, okay then, I go wear one plastic shoes, the shoes inoculated. Anywhere you go, you say, all right, me I go move, go live at a place there. You move, go live at a place there. Next thing you hear say, it build pan one dump. Right, that's inoculated. You see me there right here, so my girlfriend tell me. Me tell her no, my girlfriend tell me, say, when she was a little girl, because she born and raised here, and she in her 50s, and she like, when she was a little girl, up here say, you wish part me live? She said, was the dump. Right that's how my house built pan, she say, when she had a little pitney and she born and raised here. She said right here so was a dump. I'm a believer. I believe her. Because I said during the summertime, you always find the fly them all your outer door. Nowhere to run. All the hills are going to want somewhere to run. Where say? Listen, Swift one, behave yourself. Behave yourself. Somebody say we are beautifully engineered by God. He knows what was coming. Boy, may I tell you. We have to start make me say all who own toilet paper. If they don't catch you one way, and they catch you on your mouth, then catch you on your butt. Cause even toilet paper, everything, everything right now, me think is contaminated. Everything. We are but the people them who are trying to get rid of us, they're not gonna live forever either. So I don't know what is their point. East with one, what is their point exactly? Because if they are saying that, the earth is overpopulated, we need to get rid of some people. But the thing is, they are not gonna live forever either. I think they just want to transfer the power to their family members. Yeah. All right. If you look at it now, the US over the years have been carrying this mantle of caring for the less fortunate around the world. And through the USAID program, they have been providing medicine and food around the world. All right. Of recent, people say, oh, we not take care of nobody else around the world. We not take care of nobody. We are take care of ourselves. These are the Christian people. The Christian people who say, oh, no, no, me at all, right? These are the people that say, oh, them are the biggest Christian, and them are, bring back the Bibles in a school, and them are all these things that they are saying would make it sounds as though it's for Christianity and all this stuff. Our God say, wash your behind. It's more sanitary anyway. God say when you use the bathroom, if you wash your behind, you don't have to use the toilet paper. And man, I can't Christian. Well, these are the people who are claiming to be pushing some Christian ideologies. Okay? But yet still they are the same people who diligently, willingly, and boastfully gotten rid of the agencies that are supposed to help the poor. So for them brand of Christianity, not say for help the poor, it not say for help the needy, it not say for help the sick. It says to oppress the poor, the sick, and the needy. There are different aspects of Christianity. Pick your choice. None of them are nice. But anyway, alchemy. What's up, alchemy? How you doing? Because they lose their power over the world, so they're trying to bring down others. Exactly. Exactly. So now when you in all your might and in all your power, precious spirit, what's up? How you doing? When you in all your might and your power choose to stop helping the hungry children, stop sending food to the hungry children, but you have enough food to put in the trash. You have enough food to put in the trash. But you refuse to give it to needy children. Because you not give them no food. Make them take care of themselves. Make them government take care of them. Not even taking into consideration that a lot of the hardships that they are going through are because of policies that you have helped to enact in their country. In the name of getting rich. Watch out the bird come say hello. In the name of enriching yourselves, in the name of getting their minerals, their resources that are meant to make them wealthy and self-sufficient. You take it. You take control over it. You intimidate them into allowing you to have control over their resources in exchange for a morsel. And then after you've taken their resources, you turn around and you stop giving them that morsel. and then you smile and you say, okay, I'm a Christian. It will backfire on them. And it starts already if you look good. Okay. You understand? Yes, she said if you install one bidet in my bathroom, me can wash my body myself. Me don't need no bidet for wash my body for me. And what is and what is man? Sophia, 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 listen to me. Yeah, Andrea said I heard. Of course, yes. When I see, listen, me need to behave because Sophia is here. Sophia is a good behaving girl. Me need to behave myself. But listen, people. Truthfully though, when you take the food and the medicine out of the mouths of the babies, you're just leaving these people to die. There are people who are waiting for their HIV medicine because America has been providing them with HIV medicine for a long time. If you create the problem, nothing is wrong if you participate in solving the problem. And if you know what I mean. They go in the lab and they cook up all of these things, and they afflict people with it so they can study its course of action. Okay? And they go down. Why they always gotta go to Africa, go practice on Africans? Oh no, somebody can't tell me. Why? They always come up with them new stuff, new vaccine, whatever the heck. Why them always got to go to Africa and practice on the people them? Because you know why? Because they see them as less than. They see them as being, they can use them as the guinea pigs. They see them as, exactly, Juggis, exactly. So if it is going to harm anybody, let it not harm us. Let it harm them. And then we will see how it works on them. And then if it is safe, we will use it on us. But at the same time, when there are deadly medical conditions, them say, oh, it affects black people more than it affects people. It's as though we should accept that this deadly condition affects us more than them. Have you all ever heard or read all these studies about pain when them say, oh, one of the things that I hate being a nurse, I hate when a colleague of mine says, because the patient they can tolerate the pain. I had a whole blow up with a colleague of mine one time. A whole blow up because I was just so offended. And she's going to tell me that it is okay. The patient is okay. No, but she ain't okay. She's not okay. She is in pain. And she gonna tell me about if me never read studies say people can bear more pain than. Girl, don't you ever step to me with that rubbish. Okay? Pain is pain. And if the patient says she's in pain, she's in pain. Why the fuck are you looking at the woman's color? Why are you looking at the woman's color to determine whether or not she is in pain? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Don't be looking at the woman's color and then telling me, standing there with a straight ass face, telling me she's not in as much pain as she is because Trev, they study shows that people can bear more pain. Because you all have afflicted us so much and we have borne it with such strong shoulders, you all are going to assume that we can bear pain better than y'all. Pain is pain, and that is why the mortality rate for us in healthcare is so much, because these people believe that we are lying when we say we have pain. They don't believe that we have it, and so they treat it as though it's not. Oh, she black, she can bear it. Yeah, that's what they do. The Tuskegee experiment, that was one other one. Yeah. Yes, man. They're always looking at color. You are so right. Angie Rose, what's up? You know, there are medical studies that they said, and I said those studies are warped. I said those studies are done by people because they want to push an agenda. That is why they say these things. Yeah. Another thing that they say that I find to be bothersome, they always say, oh, like when you check the patient's pulse ox, they say, oh, if the patient's O2 is low, is the patient? I'm like, what does that have to do with it? Oh, you know that people there, the light doesn't shine through so much as the people, so that's what might be causing their O2 to look low when it's not. Me always have a problem with that. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Because if that was the case, that would be the case all the time. That would be the case all the time. Because if I get 10 melanated people who are round about the same complexion, and I put out pulse oximetry on them, and I can get 100, all these healthy people, and I can get 100, I should be able to get it all the time, regardless of the color of the person. So it have nothing to do with nothing. It have nothing to do with nothing. And I think sometimes the hand is cold, and sometimes they have on nail polish, sometimes the nail is too long, sometimes it's the machine, sometimes it's not put on properly, the connection, the sitting not being a battery. Those are, in my experience, those are always the issue. But the issue for me has never been the person's color. Even though I have colleagues who continue to say that. I said, no. In my years of being a nurse, it has never been the person's color. Something else is going on where the person's O2 starts going down, but it is never the person's color, while the oximetry is showing showing lower than normal O2. But you can't tell them nothing. You can't tell them nothing. Them stick to it. Them stick to it. Just like how them stick to the PN story. Just like how them stick to the PN story. Like, because it is written in a journal, that I mean say it's true. That I mean say it is true. You can't sit down and have a patient in pain because you think that she can bear it. We not come here to bear no pain. Them them all exactly, them all onto the story with the team all with the team. Yeah, them want all onto the story. Because for some reason I think it justifies something in them to say that we are different. we are not the same. So for them, it seems justified to say, well, I remember there was a story, I think it was last year, where this girl was in the hospital and she had sickle cells. You remember that story there? Yeah, she had sickle cells, and the nurses were telling her she was no longer in pain. She wasn't in pain, and then she was saying, yes, she's still hurting, she's still hurting. And they started saying, oh, she just wanted narcotics. And that is another thing that bothers me. When them say, oh, the patient just want narcotics. No, man. No say that. Pain is too subjective for you to say that. And anybody who's ever felt pain, you know how pain feel. You know how pain feel. Anybody here ever have a baby without ever have a baby without a one dog that? How would they go so? Me don't know what that Michibu. Michibu. I say I want that. Me I want that too. I want that. Cat. Exactly, Juggies. Me don't know what I mean. That sound better if I smell the dog. Me. Where say me and that alarm? I can't turn it off or turn it down. But I know the alarm are making noise now. I make a weird noise. I must see one dopey. It sounds creepy, don't you? Yeah. It come from right across the street there, so. But me don't know what. It sound like a one dog. It sound like one dog. He's probably scared or something. Leopard, what's up? Leopard. Leopard say, what's that sound? It sound like a dog in heat. Me don't know. Me don't know what, me love. I have no idea. Yes, and no dog. Then what else? No bear, no there, no other animal. Me not think no other animal in our neighborhood. Only dog. Or only be dog or puss. So and that is definitely not a puss. It sound like one dog. Maybe I'm a neighbor them dog. Maybe he neighbor across the street, that's the dog. Me wouldn't know. Maybe the dog in distress. Leopard the dog look smarty. In one of them have to take care of that. Yeah, but he might make up well, look at them satisfy him already, can't just make up that the nice day and gone. Just make up that the nice and gone. Yeah. So the people them on the tube. So many people have come in on the tube already. Why not tap the screen? You see the people them on the talk are doing a great job. And look on the uno over there on the tube. Uno refusing to hit the look like button. I want me to do uno. In Leopard and the others. Why not hit the look like button? Me do something wrong to uno? What you say? Dog a call power like the little girl who called Popo on her mother for ice cream. See her mother take her ice cream. Girl, I saw that. I was cracking up. Yeah, so what did I tell you now? But the little girl, the girl what did in the hospital with the sickle cell, and the people them and them claims that the girl wanted more narcotic. If the girl is in pain, she's in pain. Like, pain is subjective. You can't tell a patient, oh no, you are not in pain. You understand? You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't. Our boyfriend have fixed our business. She howling for more. Cause him not have much to give. So she howling for more. It's okay, let me behave myself, okay? Anyway, lovely people. Yeah. Yeah, so let me get back to what I was saying. that when a patient say them in a pain, them in a pain. You have to just take it for what it's worth. The patient say me in a pain, me in a pain. Sometimes sometimes patient will tell us that them in a pain, you go in the room, patient dip on their iPad, laugh and carry on. And as soon as you enter the room, ooh, what's wrong now? Oh, my belly, my back. They're in a pain. So much pain that they're going to fall out of the bed. But, me no business. All me have to do is just document and say, these are the conditions before the patient in. But the patient says she in a pain. And if she say a 10 pain, how dare me say a 10 pain? And she says, son of me. And she says she in a 10 pain. So she in a 10 pain, me I treat her 10 pain. Simple as that. But how dare me if you tell the patient, say, me not think she in all of that pain because she not in a pain. She just a look medicine. She just want medicine. She just, like, child, please. That's like when I was going in labor and I went to the African figure braid your ear. Because you know when I go to the hospital in the pain. That is so true, jockeys. But me don't know where people find out of this. Getting these illegal. My girl said, you're not in there, me just go about my business. God, what's up? Yes, God, Mrs. Cocotti drop out. Yeah. No, but the thing is, they can get meds for distribution because it's not like once upon a time you would, National, what's up? How you doing? Thank you much. Appreciate you. But the thing is, thank you, Michibu. What that one fluffy pillow? Yeah. The thing is, it's not like once upon a time them used to like give the patient the medicine like a narcotic, a pill, and they would hold on to it or so. I have to see you take it. Yeah, I'm not getting a narcotic to just sit down with. So you're crazy? No. I gotta see you take it. And most times nowadays I'm gonna give IV anyway. You know. Oh, you're so sweet, Gordon. You so we didn't do that Monday morning. I think Monday morning we do that or Tuesday morning. And we did the garden. We pay tribute to Cocotti. And which morning we did pay? Well, the tributes can be finished anyway. But we did play our whole Cocotti music. Was it Monday morning? I think I did Monday morning or Tuesday evening. One of them day. Tuesday evening, whichever. Look at you, Dervan, what's up? Dervan, me did stay up on live yesterday because I saw you on live. Ah, that's so sweet. I saw you on live yesterday, and as soon as I clicked on it, it said host will be back. I'm there wait. Me not see you come back. So me just go on a tap. I'm not see you, then me gone. I say, am I Dervan that or one different Dervan? Come in and say, yeah, you're same one. Where say, this is only one moon. Huh? Where say like my outfit? I'm in IT. I'm in IT. I was doing something when I... Oh, yeah, that does... Okay. I was asking you, don't use only one moon. Don't use only one moon and one sun. If you use more... Well, you said the bird them a sing melodies also. I said the bird them out there frolic and have a doggone good time. You look at them a build nest. Because I have one holly tree right here, so them always building a nest in there. And my neighbor them I want something there. So I don't know if I want washing machine there. I don't know if it's a washing machine that is there or what. But you know the outside vent, dog and little bird them did make one nest up in the last year and my neighbor dig it out. Dog and bird them not easy, you know. Lottie, what's up? Them did make one nest in the people them vent. And look how much tree they bought. Look how much tree. And then go all the way in the vent go make the nest. Lottie, what's up? How you doing, love bug? Good to see you. Lottie, you see from when me say me I leave, do you know? I thank you, my love. You see them a sweet me up? You see them a give me sugar juggies? You see them a sweet me up? Thank you, my love. I appreciate it. I know I'm not a bad person and I'm not, tooting my own horn. Me know I'm not a bad person. Ask me if I'm miserable sometime. Yeah, sometimes I'm miserable. Me not think I'm really miserable, sometimes I'm miserable. Those of you who are Jamaican don't understand, because me understand say Americans and people from other cultures get offended when you use the word miserable. So we have to be careful and be mindful when we use the word miserable. And I was asking my son, are those our birds are going? So no, me love and for your bird them are going, so for me bird them. Pure honey ma give me. He must sweet me up, juggies. He must sweet me up. Pure sugar gardener give me this morning. Yeah, but him right. I'm not a bad person. Yeah, me not hateful, me not cruel. Me not do unkind things to people. No, I'm not that person. Yeah. Me not do them something. Me not delight in them something. Uh-uh. Me miserable. Yeah, me miserable. Sometimes I'm miserable for you. Cause sometimes even me picking them roll their eye like ma. Like yeah. Me miserable sometimes. And as I was saying about using the word miserable, for those of you who are here, that is another word that us Caribbean people, Jamaican people in particular, in this new culture where we assimilate into, yeah, the word miserable can come with a very, 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 very heavy and negative connote to it. In Jamaica, if me say Lord miserably is not something negative. It's just like either you are worried too worried, or you talk too much or something, but not in a negative sense. But in America, when you say somebody miserable, it sound like them a demon. Yeah, it sound like them a demon. It sound like them a devil. Yeah, them take it very serious. Very serious. But so be mindful. Don't use the word miserable to people in America. Don't call them miserable. If me and you are Jamaican, yeah, we understand the term to each other. Yeah. Because if a Jamaican have to tell it negatively, say you're miserable, a trace no a trace. It's not going to be a casual conversation. You understand? It's going to be a all-out tracing. Where we're going to tell you more things. Like you're all miserable, like your grandma, like your mama. Or what on a generation, they must say, what on a miserable antan. That's what they know. We mean it negatively. That's what we mean it negatively. And that's what there's an all-out cussing and an all-out tracing. Miserableness give you a thrill. You know, so some people like it. It teaches you to be more tolerant. Oh my goodness. Some people don't like peace and they don't like quietness. They like them partner a little miserable, Yeah. Move this, move that. Talk a little bit here, talk a little too much there. Some people like it. Me like peace and quiet. Me could have a partner right here, so me the right here, so I do me live. Or me the right here, so and him lay down right there, so there, and him not saying a word. And me not saying a word. And I will be just fine. When me need to say something, me say something. Me sit down, me read my book. No, don't bother me. You can sit down and read a book as well. But no bother me. Me not like it. Miserable. Trev, where this day? Trev, you did do that? You did do this? You did. You not have 2 years. Me look like your mama. All right. Just like that, Michibu. Keep you quiet all the time. Yeah, don't keep on asking me for everything. You don't know everything there. You know me pitney. I think so if you live with your partner, they're supposed to know where everything is. There's some partners are so disconnected from their own soul. If my lover is miserable, I wait until bedtime. I sweat out the misery. He said wait until bedtime to sweat out our miserableness out her. Exactly, Michibu. That can't be so when the people ask you, where this day, where that day? You yeah. Like, and especially when you're doing something. When somebody see you doing something and that's the time when they want to come disturb you, distract you, and that time they want you to do something. Like, leave me alone, man. Leave me alone. Exactly, doggies. Them know where it is. So them can't go find it themselves. They don't need to come perplex me about where it is. Like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Shoo. Not doing that at all. Obviously, my neighbor not come home today. I don't see her yet. She'll take long to come home today, Michibu. Yeah, she'll take long to come home today. Pochi, what's up? How you doing? Good morning. Good to see you. She's very late this morning. I forgot to draw her up in her hand. I forgot to tell her to shape up her folly ground. I don't know if she's Jamaican. If she Jamaican, I joke with her, but I don't know if she's Jamaican. So leave it alone. We are still searching for love. You still a search for love for me? You still a search for love for me? Lord have mercy. Where's the Sherry? She maybe my voice carry like when me dey right here, so maybe my voice carry, and when she come in at the driveway, she can't hear me, you know. She just now look, just a pretend that she don't hear me. That's okay. What you say? She say you not qualify for what? For what you mean? And just say it is annoying when people ask you if you look for sitting when them see her do sitting, and then they come and ask you to come do something else. Yeah, like them not say you're busy and you're locked in on what you are doing. She will all skim the chat and go on like she not see it. Our may I skim the chat about our native people are so beautiful and so delight. If we just know what true purpose, the world would have. You know, say you're right though, Garden. You're right, you know. You're right. Yeah. Our people are absolutely beautiful. I mean, also people elsewhere are say the same thing about for them people and for them place, but we not give a place to nobody else, right, people? But you see how Mr. me gonna make the bammy. Oh, I know Mr. me gonna make the bammy. And see me here, still the year I give off a piece soup. Alright. We have 2 minutes. 2 minutes more. We're gonna talk. 2 minutes more. And then me I go get myself together and we are go. And then me I go downstairs. Where say fritters and banana porridge. Me not have no banana. Me not have no banana to make no banana porridge. Me I go make the bammy. Yes, you try making bammy once and it come out good. Yeah, me make bammy. It come out good. Me use the gari. If you don't know, it is grated cassava. It is grated cassava and it's in the bag. I like one African company sell it. It's grated dried cassava. Yeah. The bag, the 2 pound bag, I maybe for like $5. But it is worth it because you don't have to buy the bami and worry about peeling it, grating it, doing all of that. You don't have to worry about all of that. You just pour out the bami, season it up. No. That's when you're there Jamaica, you do them something them I youth. And when you're there Jamaica, you do them, but you grate a cassava and a quizo, bami, and all them something. No, sir, I don't do all of that. I don't have no time for that. When I buy cassava, I buy the cassava from which company that? I don't know which company that we make the cassava. But it's already peeled. It's already peeled and frozen in the bag. Yeah. That the one them I like. Me see them have one new one. You know see the breadfruit in the bag? Jesus, any DME seat me buy 10 bag. Come put in the freezer. Any DME seat. Me not lucky. You see it in New York, Michibu. You know, so them have you see like how they have the cassava where frozen in the bag? Me see them have breadfruit now, where roast already. Roast and frozen in the bag. Me don't know which company make it. But I saw somebody was showing it on TikTok. So them go to the store and see the breadfruit. Roast already, you know. And packaged in the bag. Jesus. You see it in Florida? Any day me see it. When I go to Florida, I see a regular breadfruit will come off a tree. Trust me. Anyhow, me see, any day me see it, me buy 1 dozen. The way me love breadfruit. Yeah, but me not trust buying breadfruit. You know, this is the last breadfruit I did buy. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Me roasted, but it was no good. You see the Andrea say it's good. She buy it and it good. See the juggy saying buy it and it good. So, you just have to warm it up. Warm it up and it good and you can just fry it. I eat it with whatever. Yeah, man, that's a breadfruit versatile. Yeah, me love breadfruit. I saw somebody was showing it, so them find it in the store. Somewhere. Me don't remember which part person said them find it. You know someone will have a different kind of bird out of door there. Watch them have a grand old time. A springtime now. Them just come to life, right? Them just hatch, right? Them make them bed in October, November, and then them hatch out in March. Cause them they will have a little baby they want me see. Hatch them just hatch. Alright. Them Andrea, them say if you go in the frozen vegetable section in the store, when I go back to Miami, I have to go look and see. I have to go to the Caribbean store too and see. This is a Caribbean store and I really have not much. It has a lot, but I'm mostly like Spanish stuff and stuff. Oh. Yeah, I love that. I love the breadfruit. Me never neighbor if you come, make sure so she come home safely. But me not see her. So therefore, Trev, yeah, me I go to the kitchen. I go cut off the live and then me I cut off the live, go be here to change my clothes and then go into the kitchen. So me I go meet you down there in the next 20 minutes. Jesus. Let it be the next 20 minutes. Don't make me do anything else. Because I don't know me say me coming back in the next 20 minutes. And me start this, that, the other, and the third. And the 20 minutes turn into 2 days. But today, in the next few minutes, me I go come back down. Yeah, she not come home yet. So we're gone. Alright, guys. So it was a pleasure being here with y'all. I really enjoyed this live this morning, chatting. But as me get up, she come. She have some explaining to do here, right? When we go downstairs, we can look and see. when me downstairs, me look and see. Me look and see if she come. As long as she's safe. Okay, neighbor? You've got to be safe. I must robbing them there. Well, I must see our man. Did somebody just let out the dog? So somebody did it. Somebody just let out the dog. Anyway, me mind my business. We will be waiting. Yes, me I go bed and go downstairs, go do the breakfast. Come, I have to go do the breakfast. Me not cook from which day me did cook? Monday, Sunday, whichever day. Me not cook from then. Alright? So me gone. See you later, guys. Have yourselves a great one. Have yourselves a great day, guys. See you all.